It is Monday, February 2nd. I am tired, and that's okay. We're here at work on my lunch break. And have I got news for you? This is so exciting for me. So the Zero Rider, right? I posted that first video and it caught the attention of the creator, and he has reached out to me and wants to do some like sponsored paid collab work on the Zero Rider. So I'm really excited. I've never done anything like that. That was just a vague dream for, 2017, 2018 me that started this channel doing makeup. Didn't really think this would be the path that it took, but like way cool. So like shout outs to Adam. What an opportunity for me. I appreciate that so much. I did not ask for a lot of money because I don't think that I need a lot of money at this time. My channel's pretty small and it's a pretty niche topic. So like, it's not like, ugh, she's gonna buy a new house. Like, I might buy a tank of gas. We'll just continue to grow. So I'm excited to play my part in the Zero Rider community, and we'll see what goes forward. So we're gonna be filming some more Zero Rider content for you, either on my channel or over on their channel. I'm real jazzed about it. I've never done anything like that. Like, I had to research, like, what's the appropriate amount of money to ask for, when your channel is less than 1,000 subscribers, less than 500 subscribers. I don't have enough subscribers or watch time or views to monetize my channel, and that's fine. That's never really been what this is about. Looking for a community to build passion for writing and creativity, and it's working. That's so good. Since I posted that initial unboxing video for the Zero Rider, I've gained like 14 or 15 subscribers. So like, thank you. Hi everyone. Thanks for checking out my channel and sticking around. It's lunchtime here at the office. I have got me my same chicken breast burrito bowl from Costco because it's easy to just chuck in a bag and bring with me to work. I got my Zero Rider. Got myself scoot back here. I'm taking out my freaking shoes, man. We're gonna get cozy. I got over an hour before I have to go back to work. One of my Discord writing groups, one of their little challenges that I saw is 250 words a day for the month of February, and that is totally doable. So I'm gonna take them up on that challenge. I did like 267 or something yesterday. It's totally doable to sit down and write 250 words a day. It's about building the momentum, building the habit, and still just chipping away at my goals. Pretty excited for February. So I've got some writing sprints coming up, some live stream writing sprints coming up next week. So that's gonna be, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I think it's gonna be fun. Another thing to help build the community, get into the community, build the channel. So I hope you will pop in for those, leave a like, a comment, whatever, come say hey. They are already scheduled, so you can look on my channel page and see when my upcoming streams are scheduled. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. StoryCon is happening once again in Salt Lake City at the end of the month. We went for the first time last year. When I say we, I mean my husband and myself. He goes places with me. I don't like to go to big events and stuff by myself. And he is so good about just like, yeah, I'll go with you. He's not a writer, he's a reader. So some of the things are interesting to him, but like the writing craft and the publishing craft and all of that, that's not his wheelhouse, but he still comes and is supportive. It's 2 days. It's a Friday and a Saturday down at the Salt Palace Convention Center downtown Salt Lake. I had so much fun last year. And this year, Brandon Sanderson himself is going to be the closing keynote speaker. Brandon Sanderson is pretty big in this area. He's a very prominent and prolific author in the state of Utah. I don't know how far-reaching that is. Like, I know his stuff, it's best-selling, like high on the best-selling fantasy lists. Like, he is well-known, but I don't know how well-known. Some people in Utah still don't know who I'm talking about when I say Brandon Sanderson. So, like, maybe it is still pretty niche, but within that niche, he is very popular. I've not actually read any of his books. I got about almost halfway through Way of Kings in, like, 2017, and then I got maybe, like, a quarter of the way into Mistborn a couple years ago. So I've not actually read his stuff. My husband and our roommate Jesse, they have read every single thing, basically, that he has written and published. So they're big time fans of his work, and I'm a big time fan of his work ethic. His lecture series that he has posted, he teaches a writing class at BYU, and he posts it as a YouTube video. It is recorded as a YouTube video, but he also posts it as a podcast. I have listened to his podcast. He is such a great speaker. I listened to his latest video was him giving what appears to be some kind of keynote speech at an event. It may have been Dragonsteel Con or whatever that his personal con is here in Utah, I think. I don't know. I need to investigate more. But I did watch that, talking about how we are the art, humans are the art. Yeah, an AI can write a book, but the AI cannot be changed by the fact that it wrote a book. The AI doesn't feel accomplishment because it wrote a book. The AI's family is not proud because they wrote a book, you know? It was a very good video. And man, that guy can speak. Holy cow. I've taken some public speaking classes, or I took one. He's so good. He hardly stutters, he hardly repeats. He doesn't use the ums or the ahs or the so and the like that's and the whatever. His speech had no filler words, which was very cool. Not very many people are good public speakers, and he was a very good one. So I would definitely recommend checking out that video. Riding here today, we got my Switch powered back on. On she goes. Powering up. I want to preface that any sponsored content that you see from me going forward with anything, with Zero Rider or anything else as the channel grows, it will always be my thoughts. It will always be my genuine thoughts. If something sucks, I'm going to tell you that it sucks. Okay? I'm not going to say something nice just because I get money for it. That's not who I am. I have more integrity than that. So like that's my stamp. Guarantee. Whatever you hear from me is my thoughts. I have been enjoying the Zero Rider. It is annoying that power switch broke and that I had to do some soldering, and I understand that not everybody has access to those kind of tools or skills, so I acknowledge that I'm very lucky that my husband knows how to do that stuff, and we happen to have those things on hand in our house. Some people don't have that, and you would have to go to like a computer repair store and explain to them what it is and how to fix it. And that's frustrating, especially for the price point that we spent on the Zero Rider. I was one of the first backers, and I think mine was like $220 or something, $210. I can't remember, $229. I can't remember what I paid for it. And then paying for the tariff and the weight, and then to have it break on you is very frustrating, and I understand that. If you go to the Zero Rider Reddit, it's really cool. People are posting like, hey, I pushed this aspect to the max and this is when it broke, or like here's an issue I'm having, and Adam is on it. His username is Tin Can Gaming, something like that, and he responds to everybody, and he's like, hey, thank you for bringing that up. I'll put it on my list. We'll put it in the next update. Hey, that's a great idea. Email me this and explain it to me here. Or like he's so invested in this. He's not in it for a paycheck. And that's just the vibe. Like he's in it because it's a passion project for him, and I think that's really cool. I think it's something cool to be a part of, and I think that things are going to continue to grow for them as they continue to enhance the design with newer models, and I'm excited to see what happens with the Zero Rider. So let's write for a little bit here today. Yeah, 267 words yesterday, so I am going to, let's see if we can do this here. I'm going to menu, and then we tab over to new and we hit enter, and that starts as a new file. I can keep my word count for today on track. I also have this little word count calendar. I will put a link to the shop where I got it. I'll put that down in the description. I found this from Sarah Cannon's channel, mentioned this person's shop. So it is a little calendar, and these people are watching me film, and that's fine. And at the top, you can record the day and the words that you wrote, and then the bottom's just like a regular calendar. I don't have a place to hang this yet. It doesn't work for my current desk. There's nowhere to hang anything. So I just keep it with the Zero Rider in the bag that the Zero Rider goes around with me in. So I did not get very many words last month. I very much came in under goal. I think my goal was 10,000 and I got 2,500. So I really didn't get a lot of writing done last month, so I'm excited to actually get some writing done. I think I also want to go for a walk today. It is time for me to get serious about my health. I've got some changes that I need to make and some goals that I need to achieve. No more excuses. I've done this before. I'm going to do it again, and it's going to be good. But for now, let's see. I know I just opened that new tab, but I do want to see what was happening and what I was writing yesterday So we can continue from there. So I've gone back to Claire and Rykors kind of closer to the beginning of the story after they have crash landed in the jungles of Dasan. The planet is called Dasan. The people are called the Dasai. So they crash landed in the jungle. And before, what I have already is just like a slow journey through the jungle to an outpost. But I'm going to amp up the tension by having Rykors, who is the main male alien male character, Mamk. He has sensed that something is following them. So he is going to get them out of danger and analyze within himself why he is feeling so strongly about this human that he feels like he needs to protect her. They've just met. 10 minutes on the watch here. Let's go. I'm worried about these streams, about my attention span, being able to actually type for a full 25 minutes. 5-minute break, 25 minutes, 5-minute break for 2 hours at a time, multiple days. I'm a little worried that I will not be able to fulfill this. I'll be able to fulfill the stream, but to fulfill any work being done is going to be worrisome. I guess I can read for some of them. Sometimes people like crochet and do other things. But what I really want to do is write. Also, the screen still works for me even though my lenses are polarized. That screen doesn't work. All right, that's 10 minutes. Save. Refresh. 210 words, 10 minutes. Nice. I'm gonna eat now. So I'm almost done with the word goal for today. It feels very accessible. 250 words is like the intro to a scene. Like, that's totally doable. I may go for a walk. I may take a nap. I'm not sure, but I will check in with you guys later. Maybe. Yum, yum, yum.